Hello. Hope this is recording okay. It's Tina Clark again, computer teacher. And today's Tuesday, and I'm recording Tuesday's video now today. So let's pick up where we left off. We started talking on Monday about special days in the month of April. And I left off with this topic with talking about the Titanic ship. You know, back in 1912 in April, a big ship called the Titanic was sailing in the Atlantic Ocean, and they ran across ice, and they hit some ice, and it made a big hole in the ship, and the ship sank. And unfortunately, there was not enough lifeboats to save the people. And so we're going to just see a video that shows a little bit about that here. And as always, I will include the links in the description of the video. There's a little bit of sound to this. I'll let you listen here a little bit. Not a lot of sound, but some. What it's showing right now are some real pictures from what the Titanic looked like. Of course, they're black and white because these pictures were taken a long time ago, but it just shows how beautiful the inside of the ship was. This was a magnificent ship that they spared no expense, you know, and a lot of really rich people were able to buy tickets for this ship. So it costs a lot of money to have this experience, to go on this ship and go across the Atlantic Ocean. And it was really a big ship. And so they're showing real pictures, showing people waving, ship is leaving, heading out into the ocean. There it goes. Then there was a tragic accident. These are newspapers from back then. Of course, they didn't have internet back then. The headlines say the new Titanic sinks. 1,800 persons or more were killed because they didn't have the lifeboats. It was very sad. A very bad disaster. And it sank. It sank to the bottom of the ocean. But they're showing some of the lifeboats, but there just were not enough. And there it goes. And now they're showing some pictures of people who did survive. These are real people. So they're showing pictures of some who survived. And later on in the video, they do show pictures of people who did pass away. All right. Well, I'm going to pause that for now. This is back from 1912, original footage of the Titanic. And let's go ahead and close that. Okay, so I want to talk about another ship. You know, of course, we are living during the times of the pandemic right now, where this big illness, this coronavirus illness, is going around the world. Well, New York City is a big city in the United States that is experiencing many, many people dying and many, many people sick. They just have way more people out there than we do here in South Dakota. So they needed a lot of help. So the United States Naval Hospital ship named Comfort arrived in New York on Monday, March 30th, 2020. This ship is a floating hospital. The Comfort ship will be used to treat non-coronavirus patients to free up space in city hospitals to handle the pandemic. Its sister ship, the USNS Mercy, arrived in Los Angeles, and that's on the West Coast, to also relieve hospitals. And I just wanted to show this picture because this is in New York, and they have the Statue of Liberty right there, and they show the ship coming. And there were many people that took pictures of this because it is a sign of hope. It's a sign that help is coming and that hopefully the doctors and the hospitals can have some relief by the use of this ship. All right, next page. On April 12th is Easter. This is something else that's coming up in in April. Many people go to church on Easter Sunday to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. Many people also decorate eggs and hide them for children to find. And maybe you will go on an Easter egg hunt over Easter. That'll be coming up in a couple weeks. All right. For the internet site that I want to highlight, it's called Go Noodle, and there is more of a school version of it. I went to the family version. It's called family.gonoodle.com, and these are just fun little videos that get kids up and moving around. And there's featured videos, and then there's also different channels. And I just want to go into the Zumba channel. I mean, there's just many, but I'll go into Zumba. Zumba Kids, and I'm not going to show a whole thing, but I'll just show a little bit here.
Hey, I'm AJ.
And I'm Mateo.
Let's get moving.
Let's have some fun.
Right hand in the air, left hand in the air, everybody in the air, let's go, in the air, right hand in the air, left hand in the air.
Okay, you get the idea. I will pause it. I will pause this because this is a resource, again, that I'm pointing you toward. And this is good for all students. It's good for students who can get up and move around, but it's also good for students who happen to use a wheelchair for mobility. And I have seen students who use a wheelchair for mobility watch these videos, and they enjoy it too. And they try to move around as best they can because they might be able to bob their head or tap their finger. So it's good for all kids. And again, that is called, and let's go back here, family.gonoodle.com. All right, that's it for today's video. Bye-bye.